We are back. 30 have been eliminated, and only 2 ladies remain. Somebody's O must go. From Warsaw, she's the best in the game. She could have been a professional swimmer, but she's so good at the net she could have been a fisherwoman too. Wait, Mr. Good Energy? Oh no, now what? I'm concerned, Mr. Good Energy. The weather here has been abhorrent. It's been windy, cloudy, and humid. It might rain. It's Africa. There's no rain on the forecast. Mr. Good Energy, should I remind you what happened in San Diego? They say it never rains in Southern California, but Iga was wearing her Air Iga A6 and she demolished Coco Gauff en route to the semifinals where she would face Jessica Pegula. She actually gave Coco Gauff a donut and it was very impressive. She attacked Coco Gauff's forehand from the north side all match long. Coco had no answer. She came up short on several shots. She tried to get to her backhand and her serve was kind of misplaced, while Iga used her good serve placement to get Coco off of the baseline and hit numerous passing shots, and Coco just had no answer. Okay, that's enough. No, Mr. Good Energy, I'm not done. Meanwhile, Paula Badosa would sit on the baseline. She would take her racket and proceed to throw it at the opposite bench, and she almost hit someone. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Meanwhile, Danielle Collins would sit on the opposite baseline and say, "Tell me when she's finished." I'm just gonna sit here and ignore this. That's enough. Somebody turn his microphone off, please. No, Mr. Good Energy, I'm not finished. This is where the story gets very entertaining. Jessica Pegula in the semifinals would face number 1 Iga. But listen, guys, Iga never loses the first set. She would actually lose the first set to big game Jessica Pegula. Then the unthinkable happened. It never rains in San Diego, Mr. Good Energy. It never rains in Southern California. But listen, there was no rain on the forecast, but as soon as Iga lost the first set, she left the court and it immediately started to rain. Unbelievable. All hail to Queen Iga. From the USA, New York. No, I'm not done, Mr. Good Energy. After the rain delay, Iga would come back and win the second and third set. That's right, and she would go on to the finals where she would defeat Dana Vekic and she would get a surfboard. That's right, she's never surfed before, but she would win a new surfboard. Iga does love the fans. Sorry, Donna. Ouch. Okay, nice story, but thank you. But I'm not done. Pegula would have to wait until Mexico, where she would take out the Greek goddess Maria Sakkari. That's right, she would get her first Masters championship, winning a 1,000 event. But listen, good energy, things would get really heated because Pegula was very upset at the rain delay. Did you see her face? And I think she took it personal. We head to the United Cup. And after losing to Iga 4 times this year, she would break Iga multiple times, defeating her in straight sets, 6-2, 6-2. But this is where things got a little bit interesting. Iga would cry. That's right, good energy. Iga cried her heart out, but she still waved to the fans. Iga loves the fans. This was unbelievable. Well, I mean, that's not the first time we've seen Iga cry. She's very passionate and emotional. Which is necessary to be a great player, in my opinion. However, I do think that was poor planning on behalf of the tour administration. A semifinal match should not be played, especially with this significance, on such short notice, especially when the other team had to fly in from a different location. I think that's unacceptable by today's standards. And Jessica Pegula is such a classy player, she did acknowledge that in her victory speech. In a sport like tennis, especially a semifinal match where a player has already been accustomed to the court, I do think that Pegula did have an advantage in this match. Not necessarily the reason she won, but nonetheless, I do think she had an advantage. But the real question is, who's gonna win the match? We got the head jump big game Iga at -130. All she needs to do is win to cash that. Last time out, we saw big game Iga win 100% of her first serves in the first set against Kudermetova. In the second set, she won 100% of her second serves. She put Kudermetova under 6 breakpoint opportunities and she cashed in on 5 of them. Kudermetova couldn't even sniff out a breakpoint. Iga's on a mission. She won 49 points and 22 of them came from receiving. She won 7 games in a row and 9 points in a row. And last time out, Jessica Pegula, she won 54% of her first serves, 69% of her second serves. She gave up 14 breakpoint opportunities to Maria Sakkari. Ouch. Will Iga hoist the trophy or the towel? Iga's nearly a 5-1 favorite. Whoa. Do you ride it out with Iga or do you take the free hedge? I know what I'm going to do. This is good energy. Thanks for all the love and support. Get your popcorn, buckle your seatbelts. It's gonna be a ride.